With the 3D dynamic focusing scanning system, we can achieve the 3D files engraving. You can see something like this one. These stars. So in order to make this result, firstly, we open the Landmark 3ds software and then import the files. You can use the SolidWorks or other kind of 3D designing software to make the files and then import. Here you can see there have a 放大一点，把它缩小一点，缩小。You can see here they have 3 axes. So 3D axis X, Y, and Z. So for this kind of scanner, the maximum height for Z axis is 80 mm. Maximum 80 mm. So on this level is 80 mm. And this scanning is from 80 mm to the bottom side. So when you settings in the Z axis, 来过去 choose this target. 然后 property
干啥呀？
你选 general.
要干啥？
Here usually from this side is 80. So if you want to start from the very beginning, you have to set it to 80. But if you do not want to start from the very beginning, you can make it a little bit lower. Right now, the setting is 78. This is z-axis. Now, we want to engrave the 3D appearance, and this is design. So we have to slice the files to different layers, so that we will do the scanning one layer by one layer to achieve here. And here you can choose
对了，
this place, this button. When you click this button, here you can see the layer thickness. Okay, the layer thickness means each layer, the distance between each layer. You can set here if the distance is smaller, the engraving result will be better, and also the engraving time will be very longer. You can treat it as the 3D files DPI. So usually we can set like the 0.03. If you want to get a better result, you can lower the values like to 0.1, but more time. A couple of hours we are talking about. This is layers. Once you set the slice layers, then go to the hatch. The hatch for each layers scanning. And when we set the property here hatch, we can set the filling distance here, the filling distance, and we can put the pen numbers here. This pen numbers is connecting with the colors you choose. Right now we set it is 0, that means it's the black color. And now we're set to 0.02 mm. This is the hatch distance. Also, you can choose the distance smaller or bigger. Just to increase the speed, lower the speed, and also increase the result. After you set this part, because when we do the engraving, firstly we will do deep engraving with big power, and then we will do a light engraving with small power to scan or swap the dust from the first time engraving. So it's exchange jobs. So for the first layer, we use very high power. And the second layer, we will choose the property slice. And here they have a setting. Click the setting. Then we will set the parameters here. We can choose the distance, filling space distance. And the pen numbers, we can choose another color. For example, just now 0 is a dark color. Right now we choose the number 1. And the number 1 is the yellow color. This is the second layers, filling parameters. And then we can choose the scanning parameters here. For example, first layer is the dark color. We can change the speed, power, and the frequency to change the engraving. So for the first layer, we want to engrave very deep. So we can choose very high power, like look, 黑色的. So you can see here we choose the 70% power. You can also choose bigger, and frequency we choose 40. Pulse wise we choose 200. Engraving speed, 来速度看一下. Engraving speed we here choose the 1000, and second layer the yellow color. The market speed we choose 1000. Power we choose 20. Frequency choose 50. Pulse wise 150. And here you can also increase the engraving speed like to 2000 to 3000, so the speed will be faster. And now we will go to do a demo testing. 这个就完了是吧？
那只是显示啊，没有调教。
来找个这个 here. For example, we just make a demo testing to show you how does it works. 靠边一点，这里打。你脚就动了吗？
没有的，
从第二次开始打的吗？
没变呢，
这怎么成这样呢？
现在让它打完。哦，胶就变了。
So when you do the engraving, make sure the focus distance is right. If it is not right, you have no power. And this is the first time, first layer with the dark color engraving with higher power. And this is the second layer engraving with the yellow color, smaller power. And then it will exchange again. Okay, it will repeat this process until the whole materials is finished engraving. So for this size, like this piece, this small piece, the finish time for the 2 mm is almost close like this one, almost close to 1 hour, 30 minutes, something like that. So if you want to engrave bigger, that will take more time.